welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. And if you're new here, hugs and kisses to you. Hey, the comments in the last video was so overwhelming. Thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, thank you for the comments, which were so encouraging, so inspiring. And it felt so good to know that, some of the stories I shared in the last videos and the experiences I shared in the last videos, you guys could resonate with it, and you could relate with what I was talking about, regardless of where you are currently in your life's journey. Yeah, so today I'm in front of you again, and I'm going to be sharing with you 3 major things you should not say to a preconception couple or a mother in the waiting that are around you. Yes. Before I just dive into those 3 points, I want to establish something. You may never know when what you say would hurt a preconception couple or a preconception mother in and around you, because sometimes you're coming from the place of love, you're coming from a place of kindness, and you have love in your heart. It's not that you're out to hurt this person, but because sometimes the preconception mother or couple are in a very sensitive time of their lives, and maybe are probably trying actively to conceive, and some things that you say might trigger, a mental health problems. For them, or even put them in make them feel a certain way, and then it's always advisable that you just know the right things to say. Yeah, I'm going to be sharing with you what I don't like people to say to me as a preconception couple, and some of these things I want to share with you. I also hear other preconception mothers and couples say that they don't really enjoy people saying those things to them. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that I believe is inappropriate to talk to say to a preconception couple. Yeah, so yeah, let's dive into it. The first thing you should not say to a preconception couple or mother around you is to ask them when they are having a baby. Mm-hmm. Should not ask them when they're having a baby. You're not the one that's going to help them take care of the baby. You're not the one that decided when they should get married. You were not even there when they met. You don't even know the decision they've decided, whether they want to, stay some more before they have babies, or whether they're actively trying. I feel like it's really an inappropriate, especially if you are close to them. It's really inappropriate. It doesn't matter what relationship you have with these people. It's inappropriate to ask, oh, when are the babies coming, or when are we expecting the babies? I think is something really not nice, because for every preconception mother and couple that in and around you, there is a reason behind why they are not having the babies just as early as you think they should have. Just because they just got married, you feel like, oh, they should be ready to have babies already. So yeah, they have their reasons, and their reasons, believe me, are valid. And it is not your place to remind them of, oh, why are you not having babies, or when are we expecting babies. So do not ask when are we expecting the babies. And the number 2 thing I want to say, which is very, very important, do not invalidate their needs. So don't say something like, when did you get married, that you are looking for a baby already. You are just married for 2 years. So I remember when I shared the last video that you guys watched. So I had a lot of comments. I had 24 months only. When were you married? That you're already looking for a baby. So yeah, all these comments quite come from a place of, maybe they feel like, oh, you're just disturbing yourself too much. But hey, what I want is valid, and when I want it is valid, and you don't know why I want what I want. So trying to invalidate what I want in the way that you are doing it is not going to do anything good to me. It's just going to trigger me in some ways, and I can bet you're not helping me in any way feel better about what I'm currently going through. So trying to invalidate what I want and telling me something like, oh, how old is your marriage already? You're already looking for a child. I have my reasons, and I know why I want what I want. So don't invalidate when and what a mother or a preconception couple want at the time that they want it. Don't say those statements, you're barely 2 months old inside marriage. Don't say those things. They're not something really cool to say. The third thing I want to share is make sure that you don't tell them not to put their mind into it. Don't put your mind into it. I don't understand how people say those things. Don't put your mind into it. How are you not going to put your mind into something that you want? It's just like I'm actively praying for a particular thing. I'm going to from time to time think about it. I'm going to from time to time, if I don't put my mind into it, how am I going to take decisions that are going to solve the problem? So what I don't keep in mind, I don't solve. That's the reality of it. So how am I going to make decisions, healthy decisions, clinically, mentally healthy decisions that will solve the problem for me? It's just like you saying, oh, don't think about the fact that you don't have money, or don't think about the fact that you are not gonna you're not in school or something. Don't think about. I feel like it's just it's in relation to every other life challenge. So anything that you don't think about, you cannot solve. Anything that you don't put in your mind, you cannot bring solutions to it. And when you say those things to them, and when they actively now try not to put their mind into it, and they cannot achieve it, it now puts sort of like a pseudo pressure on them that makes them feel that, oh, there's something wrong with them since they can't take it out of their mind. Don't do that. Don't say that, because if you ever find yourself in any scenario, any situation of life that you're actively trying to solve, from time to time, those things will come to your mind and how to solve it. You will always think about, oh, how do I bring a solution to this thing? Or what is the problem that I am, what am I not doing right? So, not telling them not to think about it is you telling them to forget about it. Meanwhile, it's something they want to achieve. So, yes, these are the three major things that you should not say to a preconception couple or a preconception mother in and around you. And I'm going to recap them all over again. Remember, I said you may never always be on point when it has to do with the conversations that you have in and around preconception mothers and couples, because they are in a very sensitive time of their life, and some of the things that you say might not be intended to hurt them, but it can come off as hurting and as a trigger to their mental health. So on the number one, I said don't ask couples when they are going to have babies. You are not the one that decided for them when they should marry, and you will not take care of the baby for them. It is not your job to know what are you going to do with the information. How's that going to change your life or add anything back to your life? I don't get. So don't ask them when they are going to have a baby. Number two, don't invalidate when and what they want. Do not invalidate it. Please don't do that, because everybody have reasons, and everybody's reasons are valid regardless of whatever it is that they want. So let's even leave the preconception issue right now and talk about every other thing. People want what they want for a reason, and you trying to invalidate what they want is you trying to make a decision for them. So don't invalidate what anyone wants. That's number two. Number three, don't tell them not to think about it, because like I said in my last video, being anxious about something that you want is inevitable. You might not just be able to put yourself together, and even when you do and you remember again, your mind will be there. You are a human being. So don't tell them not to think about it. Don't be that person that is trying to say, oh, don't think about it, remove your mind, enjoy yourself. Who said when they remove their mind that will bring a solution? That's not a solution. And I don't think that you're solving any problem by just passing those random comments. I'm sharing this thing with you because I want you to be intentional about the things that you say, and in your relationship with preconception mothers and couples in and around you, so that you can promote their mental health. Because the mental health of a mother and their partner is very important preconception, so as to prevent a mental issue during pregnancy and postpartum. So you don't want to be a trigger to a mental health care issues among women. Yes, you don't want to be. So please watch the things that you say in and around them. And on my next video, I'm going to be sharing the things that you can do and what you can say to a preconception mother and couple to promote their mental health and to help them on the journey. Yes, it has been my time here, and it has been such a great time. I want you to share in the comment section what you think about this video. Like this video, share it, and if you're new here, please subscribe to this channel. Also, I want you to share in the comment section the conversations you would like me to have regarding preconception journey, pregnancy, postpartum, childcare, anything you want me to talk about that is in relation to mother and child and family. Please drop it in the comment section, and I would be glad to share some light about those topics that you are interested in. I want you to stay put and enjoy this journey with me, because it has been my time here for this video. I will see you on the next, where I'll be sharing with you more tips on how to promote the mental health of women who are trying to conceive and their partners in and around you, in your community, in your church space, and every other place that you find yourself. Thank you very much for joining. I'll see you on the next. It is a bye.